Bet horse racing on DRF Bets. We'll match your first deposit of $200. Get free expert picks and past performances, plus weekly cash back. All from DailyRacingForm, the most trusted name in horse racing.
Thursday, November the 10th at Rosecroft Raceway is the Potomac Pace. $125,000 on the line. Nice 14 race card. It is race 11 on the card. Post time is 7:15 p.m. We're going to show all the races live on DRF, but of course you're going to want to tune in for the Potomac Pace, race number 11. We're going to take a look at the field here, and they got a nice group of 7 on the gate here with Aloy Hanover, the morning line favorite at 8-5, certainly leading the way. Tattoo Artist actually beat that one last time in the Breeders' Crown, though they both lost to Bulldog Hanover, who was supposed to come, but it just didn't work into his schedule, and you're going to have to wait a couple of weeks to see the Bulldog, but you are going to get to see Allywig and Tattoo Artist hook up again, and we're going to take a look at that Breeders' Crown race where they hooked up last time. And right now they're sitting second and third. Allywig's in the pocket and Bulldog Hanover's in the 3-hole. They both left, Tattoo Artist left harder and got to the lead much quicker. He's really fast over the gate. Allywig Hanover made a move to the front, and then Bulldog Hanover made his move and kind of just pulled away from the field. You're going to see Tattoo Artist here inching his way past Allywig Hanover late. I would say, when you look at it, from equal points of view, Allywig Hanover probably had to work a little bit harder than Tattoo Artist because he made the front so easily. He has such blazing gate speed that he had to work maybe a little bit harder, so maybe he had a little bit less left over late. One of the horses from that Breeders' Crown, because other horses from this race are working on a mystery, Luz Pearlman, This Is the Plan, all come out of that race. One of the horses I wanted to look at again, so we're going to take a look at that video again, and we're going to look at a horse all the way at the back of the pack, and that's Luz Pearlman. And you can see right now he's last on the rail, number 9, and with Chris Page driving. And you could see here he's kind of just sitting. He's looking for room. There's really no room. He's not asking the horse because there's nowhere to go. And eventually, right around here, he taps him with the whip, and he finds a little bit of a seam, and the horse gets going a little bit late. This is a horse that won last year in 47 and change. He's a 4-year-old, so he's still getting better. And I can see this horse playing a factor. Maybe it won't be in this race here. Maybe it'll be down the road. Maybe it'll be as a 5-year-old, when this guy hits his form. But he's kind of a mystery to the race because if driver Simon Allard loves to leave the gate, and if he leaves the gate here and gets to the front, he's going to be sitting at worst third behind Allywig Hanover and Tattoo Artist, and he can get involved in the race. I think the race definitely goes through Allywig Hanover and Tattoo Artist. I think you're probably going to see both of them leave, and Tattoo Artist, I would think Tattoo Artist is going to try to go all the way here with Dexter Dunn in the bike. Obviously, we all know how good Dexter is and what he can do, and I expect him to be showing the way here. And it just comes down to whether or not Allywig Hanover can pass him in the stretch, unless the pace is crazy. And that's what some of these other horses are going to need. Like Leonidas, who's the 2020 winner of this race, he could win. So could, in theory, This Is the Plan. But they're going to need them to go like a 53 flat half and like 123 quarter, like really fast fractions in order for them to get into the race. So the way I see this shaping up is Tattoo Artist leading Allywig Hanover into the stretch, and it's a matter of whether Allywig can get him. And if you watch Allywig Hanover's races, he's one of the best trip horses there is. When you put him on a good trip, you don't use him too much early, and he's sitting a good trip, he surges by. He's got really fast speed, especially for a short spurt. And that's where I'm going to go. We're going to take a look at my picks here. I went with Allywig Hanover on top here as my top selection. Tattoo Artist, an obvious selection for first or second in this spot. I mean, he's got blazing speed. He's got super form. He's picking up Dexter Dunn. There's really not much to not like about him, And quite frankly, if Allywig Hanover is 3-5 and Tattoo Artist is 5-2, I would tell you to just go bet Tattoo Artist because he's definitely the better value of the group. Third, I'm going Luz Pearlman. I'm hoping he's going to leave the gate here, sit a close-up trip, and get a decent piece. And then we're going to go with This Is the Plan, though. As I said, Leonidas has a shot. I don't really care for working on a Mr. Sonny Weaver in this spot. I mean, Sonny Weaver just hasn't shown the class yet to go with these type of horses, and working on the mystery just hasn't been right for some time. So we're going 4, 5, 3, and 7 in the Potomac Pace, 125,000, race 11 at Rosecroft Raceway on Thursday night, 7:15 post time for the start of the card. All the action, you can watch it live on DRF.com/harness. Good luck.